Tyler has spoken of you often.
Wednesday, wait.
I hope my name leaves a bad taste in his mouth.
Wednesday Season 2 wasn't filmed in Romania like the first season. It was shot in and around Dublin, Ireland. The new setting brings fresh Gothic vibes, including a historic castle that adds to the show's eerie charm. The creators wanted to expand the world of Nevermore Academy, giving fans a deeper look at its mysterious corners as Wednesday tackles another creepy case. Charleville Castle plays a big role in Season 2 of Wednesday, even if you might not realize it at first. While the outside shots of Nevermore Academy still look like Cantacuzino Castle in Romania, with a little visual effects magic for the roof, many of the interior scenes, especially the hallways, were actually filmed at Charleville Castle in Ireland. This Gothic gem is about an hour from Dublin in the town of Tullamore. It's surrounded by ancient oak forest and sits near the Shannon River, which really adds to the eerie Gothic atmosphere. Inside, the castle's grand rooms and detailed decor make it the perfect stand-in for Nevermore's mysterious halls. One cool design detail, legendary textile designer William Morris helped decorate the place. He designed a red and gold leaf wallpaper for the dining room, made right there on site. Although the wallpaper didn't survive the castle's more run-down years, his gold leaf ceiling design is still intact, and some of his patterns can still be seen on the library ceiling. Usually, Charleville Castle is open to the public for tours, but don't get your hopes up just yet. It's fully booked for film projects through summer 2025, and since the place is run by volunteers, tour schedules can be a bit unpredictable. Still, it's a must-see for fans planning a future Wednesday-inspired trip. Holy Cross College, also known as Clonliffe College, was used for some of the scenes set in the creepy psychiatric facility Willow Hill in Wednesday Season 2. Specifically, its courtyard makes an appearance. Right now, the building is actually the administrative HQ for the Catholic Archdiocese of Dublin, according to Ireland's National Built Heritage Service. Bringing this location into the show added a new eerie vibe that still felt gothic, but different from the usual Nevermore look. As co-showrunner Alfred Gough put it, "That world feels gothic and spooky, but different from Nevermore." Filming wasn't limited to just one spot either. Other scenes were shot around Kilternan, Clonliffe, and Roundwood. To really expand Nevermore's world, the team even built an entirely new courtyard called The Link right in the middle of what co-showrunner Miles Millar jokingly called the coldest field in Ireland. This season also introduces more parts of the school like a graveyard, the Lago Clock Tower, and a bunch of secret passageways, all designed to pull viewers deeper into the mysterious universe of Wednesday. Season 2 of Wednesday doesn't hold back when it comes to cool set details. There's a ton of stuff fans will want to keep an eye out for. Just like in Season 1, the production team packed the sets with little Easter eggs and gothic flair. One standout, some of the wallpaper used in the series was specially designed using artwork by Irish stained glass artist Terry Clark. He's the same guy who illustrated the cover of Edgar Allan Poe's first book, so it's a perfect fit for the show's vibe. And Poe's influence doesn't stop there. Several wallpaper panels give subtle nods to his famous stories like The Mask of the Red Death, The Telltale Heart, The Fall of the House of Usher, and Ligeia. There's even a portrait of Poe hidden somewhere in Principal Dort's office. Also worth noting is Morticia's touch on Nevermore. She's behind the design of a new cottage that took 9 weeks to put together. Her style totally shines through with details like vintage table lamps in red, green, and gold shades. Definitely her aesthetic. And then there's the Addams Family camping tent. It's big, dramatic, and totally fits their over-the-top gothic style. Sadly, no one's selling replicas of it yet, but you never know, right? We already saw most of it in the first part of Season 2, but there is more to come. Let's start with the biggest bombshell. Wednesday Addams is down for the count. Yep, after a brutal face-off with Tyler, he throws her out a window and she hits the ground hard. We're left wondering, is Wednesday dead? She's bloodied, motionless, and her final voiceover sounds like a goodbye. Talk about a cliffhanger. Now let's rewind a bit. This season kicked off with Wednesday stuck without her psychic powers, so she's been relying on old-fashioned sleuthing. Her latest mystery? Figuring out who's behind a series of outcast deaths linked to a mysterious hooded figure and an eerie psychiatric facility called Willow Hill. By the time episode 4 wraps, we've got answers and even more questions. One huge twist is the true identity of the hooded avian. At first, all signs pointed to Dr. Fairburn, but turns out it's her seemingly innocent assistant Judy. Yep, the bubbly secretary is running the show, carrying on her father Augustus Stonehurst's dark legacy of twisted experiments on outcasts. Judy's been hiding behind her sweet act, but Wednesday sees right through it and starts pulling at the threads. Oh, and remember that name Lois that kept popping up? It's not a person, it's the Lois Program, Long-Term Outcast Integration Study. Basically, it's a secret underground experiment where outcasts thought to be dead are actually being held and studied. Wednesday and Uncle Fester discover the whole setup in the basement of Willow Hill, where even the urns were fake, filled with animal remains. Speaking of Fester, he really goes all in this season. He checks himself into the asylum with multiple fake IDs, rubber duckies, and a loud rendition of a Foreigner song. Classic Fester. We also find out that Augustus Stonehurst, Judy's father and former Nevermore science teacher, once tried to become a Da Vinci, an outcast with telekinetic powers, but it backfired and landed him as a patient in his own facility. Fester even zaps his parrot to get a clue that leads to the secret Lois basement. Dark stuff, but very on brand for the show. Then there's Slurp, the zombie who started out as comic relief but is now turning into something much more sinister. Turns out the more brains he eats, the more human and dangerous he becomes. He even talks before devouring Augustus, calling him old friend. So yeah, he's got history. Meanwhile, Wednesday Stalker from Season 1 is revealed to be Agnes DeMille, an invisible, slightly unhinged student who's obsessed with her. She even kidnaps Enid early on, but later becomes a strange ally in breaking into Willow Hill. Her presence definitely adds tension to Wednesday and Enid's friendship, especially since Wednesday's not exactly great at emotional openness. Romantic drama isn't far behind either. Enid is caught between Ajax and the new guy Bruno, a popular werewolf who's caught her eye. While she enjoys the attention and feeling of fitting in with Bruno, she hasn't told Ajax what's going on. Meanwhile, Ajax is bonding with Bianca, who's dealing with her own mess involving her mom and the cult she escaped. Things are messy, just like any good supernatural high school drama should be. And then there's Tyler. Still trapped at Willow Hill, he gets a visit from Marilyn Thornhill, aka his twisted master, but their reunion doesn't go well. After a power outage caused by Fester, Tyler finally hulks out into his full hide form, chases Thornhill down, and well, it looks like she doesn't make it. He kills her with a brutal claw attack, sealing her fate. Because, as she warned earlier, killing your master as a hide means your own doom. Now Tyler's out, unhinged, and slowly losing his grip on reality without anyone to control him. And with Wednesday possibly dying after their fight, the stakes couldn't be higher. So what's next? The showrunners have teased that Part 2, dropping September 3, will dive deeper into Willow Hill's secrets, Wednesday's family legacy, and the fallout from all this chaos. Oh, and don't count anyone out yet. As they said, in this world, nobody's really dead. Well, that's it for today. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe because we'll be covering more updates on this soon and other exciting upcoming movies and series. See you next time!